What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony Joshua and Oleksandr Usyk. Anthony Joshua has responded to Usyk and his desire to come to the heavyweight division, and he warns him by saying that heavyweights may not respect his Pitty-Pat power. Okay. Anthony Joshua has told Usyk that he may encounter a problem attempting to make heavyweights respect his punching power. And this is what Joshua said. He said, "When I boxed Andy Ruiz in the second fight, I adapted to the Usyk style. Hit and don't get hit, the sweet science of boxing. You can learn that from the amateurs." He says, "I was an amateur for 2.5 years, so I was still adapting to different styles. Usyk was an amateur for a long time, so he has taken the hit and don't get hit style into the pros. The good thing that helped me, sometimes I know to sit down on my feet and hurt someone." He says, "You've got to let them know that you're there, because all the Pitty-Pat stuff after 12 rounds, sometimes people don't respect the power." Wow. How do I counterpunch that? Okay, first of all, I have to disagree with Joshua. Now, agree and disagree. This is how I disagree. First of all, Usyk doesn't fight like Andy Ruiz. Him saying that, hey, I'm going to hit without being hit against Andy Ruiz, he just did what he had to do. I don't think that was more of an amateur style. I think that was more of a strategy and a game plan. Whereas Usyk uses foot movement and different pivots to create certain fighters feigning. He does a lot of that. And I don't think him fighting Andy Ruiz would justify or qualify Joshua saying that I adapted to the Usyk style, because Usyk has different dimensions to his game, not just the amateurs. That is true. He was in the amateurs for a long time. However, he's learned in a lot of situations. And one thing Anthony Joshua was not realizing is he got hit with Andy Ruiz with a punch that he didn't see. I think that will be the best weapon for Usyk, because Usyk is quick, fast, he's tall enough, reach long enough, and he can catch you with punches that you don't see. So the Pitty-Pat stuff, I'm not really sure of, because I think Usyk can't crack harder than people give him credit for. Because remember, Usyk was in the amateurs as a heavyweight. Okay, is he the biggest heavyweight? No. Is he 6'6", 6'7", 6'9"? No. He's 6'3". He has decent power, but I think he will make people respect him, especially when he hits them and they don't expect to get hit. I think he's more like a Chris Bird when it comes to surprising and elusiveness. That's what gives him the edge. And you shouldn't expect Usyk to be this knockout puncher at heavyweight. It's not his normal weight class on a professional level. Okay, so the Pitty-Pat stuff, I think, confuses heavyweights, but I understand what Joshua was trying to say. In his own way, he doesn't respect Usyk's punching power at heavyweight. But then again, why would you? Because he hasn't done anything at heavyweight thus far to convince us that he has that type of power at the heavyweight division. So I get that. But him fighting Ruiz cautiously and just boxing Ruiz doesn't justify him getting in the ring with Usyk, because they're two totally different fighters. For one, Usyk's taller. For two, Usyk's quicker. For three, Usyk's a southpaw. Andy Ruiz is an orthodox fighter. Yeah. Andy Ruiz and Usyk do have one thing in common, and what is that? They throw punches in bunches sometimes. Ruiz more so, because I think Ruiz has a chin that he can afford to trade with you, whereas Usyk's going to pick his shots. Now, he will throw 1, 2, 3, 4 punch combinations, but they're not going to be all in one sequence, all the same speed. He's going to be anticipating counters in between those combo exchanges. So it's a big difference between Oleksandr Usyk and Andy Ruiz. Okay, so Anthony Joshua was warning Oleksandr Usyk, but I think one day, maybe, he will have to face Usyk and warn him again. So we'll see what will happen on that day, but we will all know what Usyk possesses Saturday night, October 31st, and then we will know if he has power or not. And if he does something spectacular like knock out the big bulging Warchasora, then guess what? You have to respect his punching power at the end of the day. You guys tell me what you think about Anthony Joshua warning Oleksandr Usyk about his Pitty-Pat power. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been counterpunching. Peace.